Hello, Class here, Card City Nights 2. In the last part we started up the tournament, and in between parts I did some recycle fluffy pack grinding. We have a bunch of money again. And yeah, the guy's here now instead of the science lab. But yeah, I'm gonna open a few packs. Let's get some fancy packs. Alright, Disillusioned Snake, placement, delay all cards. It's definitely good if you have those cards that are like well active and the card is played, or I think it's when you play, no, when your opponent plays a card, something like that. Yeah, this synergizes with those. If you get multiple of them going, it's pretty excellent. Unfortunately for us in this playthrough, all of those cards are rare or better. Cyclops. When active and a card is played, deal 1 damage to the player with the most life. So I guess this actually is one of those cards. But, it doesn't seem very good. You're not gonna win the game off of this sort of effect. Well, actually you could. If both of you and your opponent are at 1 health, you would win. Jenny Lemon. When active and a Jenny card is played, remove it and deal 1 damage. Seems bad? I guess it counters your opponent's Jennies. But if you're playing more Jennies to synergize with it, you're using, I guess, 5 cards to deal 5 damage. Well, no, 6 cards to deal 5 damage, counting the Jenny Lemon. I don't know. Maybe I wonder if it synergizes with the Ancient War that turns things into Jennies. Maybe if you have both of those going, you basically just win the game. Okay, Asha. I don't like this card very much. Move to a random space and activate. Oh wait, no. Since it activates itself, I think I actually did use this, maybe. Yeah. So I mean, it's basically placement, deal 1 damage, and also you can activate things off of it. It's just the damage happens 2 rounds later. Placement, take an opponent active card twice. I don't really have a use for this in my common deck. I mean, it kind of counters these sorts of cards. When active and your opponent plays a card, do the thing. Goddess Buster. We've seen this used. It's basically a deal 2 damage effect that's pretty easy to activate. You just need to be playing Goddess of Explosions. Of course, Goddess of Explosions is one of those break-even cards. Both players take the same amount of damage, so I feel like they're better cards. Oh, 3 new ones. Heroism. When your opponent plays a Jenny card, deal 1 damage and silence this card. That's awkward. It's like a bad placement, deal 1 damage. Also, I know if this card is hackable, it becomes Heroism X, which just changes the trigger to a different it'll do enemy type, I think. Okay, Lichenous Turnip. Transform one of your cards into Rotnip and transform an opponent card into Rotnip. Interesting. So you probably want to transform one of your own cards with a drawback and transform your opponent's card that's actually good. I could see this being useful, depending on what from your opponent you can target. This is just a solid deal too. With untargetable, it's hard to stop. Non-conductive is kind of a downer, but it's got 3 arrows as a deal 2 damage. Paranoid Fish. When you play a card, take 1 damage. When your opponent plays a card, deal 1 damage. It doesn't have to be active for these to happen. Your opponent can activate it to try to get rid of it, though. And it will disappear on your own turn. So, let's see. Your opponent will always have played 1 more card by the time this disappears. I think that's right. But if you're ahead, I guess it's a way to seal the deal by dealing a bunch of damage to both players. Possibly. I don't know. I don't like it that much. Alright, one last one. It's been 5 minutes. I should play the video game some, too. Alright, nothing new, nothing to analyze. Let's go. Alright, tournament matches make you nervous. I'm gonna continue playing this deck. The stalling deck just hasn't been treating us well lately. Okay, they're going first. Crossover adventure, sure. So I would like to get a Petal Slug going. And you're dealing piercing damage too. Alright. If I play a drone here, it'll hit after the Petal Slug. Another deal 2 with piercing damage. Okay, so we're representing 3 damage, they're representing... I have made a mistake. My Petal Slugs are gonna hit before the crossover adventure goes off. So yeah, they're representing 5 damage plus shield, because I'm not gonna hit my piercing damage with the right timing. Anyway, we want to get rid of Gunnel Vision before we take a bunch from wands. Thanks for delaying my Petal Slug. Yeah, it has when you play a wand card, deal 1 damage. So yeah, we want to connect things, get rid of it. No, I don't want to play Dumped now because I'm probably going to miss with it because I need to target an active card. So I could play Mecha Santa for the damage. Except I want to use it later to flip a Mecha Santa X, probably. I'm just gonna play Heart. It feels like a weak play. Oh, my snap is gonna hit before the Petal Slug. I should have maybe waited to activate it. Shop at Itans, okay. I wouldn't hate the idea of this resolving, because it just, all it does is add more cards to their deck, and we're not hoping to stall them out. But at the same time, it only has 1 open arrow on this whole set. I don't know, maybe I'll just activate it myself with Alexander though, because the Alexanders are what started making this deck good again. The fact that I have easy deal 2s. Yeah. I think if this is going to be a damage race, their deck will actually get worse by resolving the Shop at Itans. Partially because we removed their first Gunnel Vision. Of course, I think that's a commons. There could be another 2 in the deck. And this does, in fact, add 3 wand cards to the deck. I wish you could, like, cycle through the 3 cards this card makes. Or, like, if you moused over parts of the text, if this would change. Because it only shows me Portal Wand ever. Or if it just showed all 3 related cards stacked up. In conclusion, this game still isn't the perfect game. I don't think I've ever claimed it was. It's fun enough. It'll pass a few hours. I'll just play a Mecha Santa. Alright, you're delaying my thing, but you still have enough health. I don't really care about hitting you early or not. Alright, we'll flip the color now that they've activated it foolishly. And another color flip right before the resolve effect happens. Oh, this hands is gonna cage my Mecha Santa, and then I won't ever be able to activate it. Because it doesn't require that the card be active to cage it. It just says cage a card. I guess they might optionally cage something else that I put down. Like, yeah, I wouldn't be upset if they caged my heart. I don't think they're going to. Yeah, of course. I didn't want to put some... Oh, nice! Their own heart popped their shield. Okay, when active and a card is played, cage it. So everything's about to get caged right now. I don't hate the idea of a caged Mecha Santa X, because I can at least flip it to deal 1 damage. Yep, your own heart's gonna get caged from your B's X. Alright, this is going pretty well. Let's see, I can flip the Mecha Santa X right now for 1 damage. The Mecha Santa would then get caged. I could also just let a heart get caged. I'll play the Mecha Santa when I can hope to activate it. Alright, another heart. Yeah, there was no rush to deal that damage. Oh, move a card to a random space. Well, now I'm not ever activating that. If the board explodes, we win the game because they're on 2 health. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it would take both of us placing 5 cards to explode the board. Nothing's active right now. This heart is pretty easily activatable though. And it's a 1 count, so it would disappear. I don't know, I think I probably want to still go for actually doing things. I like the actually doing things plan. Oh. Well, I can... If they don't block me here... Ah, they blocked me there. I was thinking I could still activate these before the cage effect happened. Let's see, I don't have anything anywhere to play the Alexander. Well, I guess we'll just do Operation Block Yo stuff. Move a card to a random space. Did that help me? No, not really. Alright, there's not a single exposed arrow besides this one. Alright, you've opened up those arrows, sure. Yeah, we're not intimidated by that. Alright. And I take 1. Oh no! They healed 1 right before the board's exploding. So now they have 1 health, and I'm gonna die to fatigue. Or wait, I play a horse gun. I take 2 from fatigue. They don't play a wand, hopefully? Oh, we're dead. If I had gotten my turn, I could have played another horse gun in order to deal 1. Incredibly close game. Okay, and yeah, the ship computer declares the match invalid. Gotta replay it. Oh no. Or is it just me? Or does that ruling not make any sense? Guess we'll have to do our matches over. Okay, so this deck can win. I don't know, maybe letting the shop at Itan's resolve was a mistake. Whoa. Well, I know what card I'm playing turn 1. Okay, and 2 of their hearts just, like, did nothing. Yeah, I guess I'm fine with the shop at Itan's going again. Alright, playing out one of your hearts just to get out of your hand. Okay, one of our hearts missed. Effectively. Alright, there's Gunnel Vision. We want to get rid of it by resolving it. Alright. You moved it! I had actually never considered that tactic before. Why'd you move that? I thought they were gonna move the Gunnel Vision again. Alright. Yeah, if I get it activated at all, it disappears at the start of their turn. Alright, well, what they did was fancy, but we're at... Oh. I was just gonna say, but we're ahead. Do I really have to play Dumped twice just to get rid of that Gunnel Vision? Well, we'll play 1, and oh, we didn't draw something with a down arrow. And they're blocking me. But they moved it. Okay, I can work with that. Because this matches both of those arrows. So they actually helped us out by moving the gunnel vision. Yeah, I'd like you to not activate that crossover adventure, and you seem to have placed it fairly foolishly. See, if I wanted my horse gun to activate, I could play it there. I think that's not ambitious enough. Alright. Was hoping to draw the last horse gun, then we could just win next turn. It was fairly unlikely. Again, we're in a position where if the board explodes, we win, as long as they don't heal. We're also farther from fatigue. Let's see, I don't... Okay, you're looking to cage something. And this horse gun is active. That's fine. Okay. I can probably do something with the fact that I drew a Mecha Santa. Alright, you move that. That's fine. Yeah, I'd like this activated. Then next turn I play another Mecha Santa X. And then if you have healed somehow at the start of your turn, even though you draw at the end of your turn, I could have played the Mecha Santa to deal even one more damage with this one. We did it. Okay, you're a big boy, you won't cry. Ready for the semifinals? I hope so. Alright. Oh, potato! Alright, Space Nord. Whenever you would shield your opponent, shield yourself instead. When active. Okay. That's weird. Resolve. Your opponent gains shield, but the Space Nord's gonna disappear way before the Life Preserver X. Because Life Preserver X is a 6 count. Oh yeah, and I was gonna play a Mecha Santa. And then I can even activate the Mecha Santa off of their Spy Mecha Santa X. Alright, Iosa, just a simple deal 2 effect. I'm fine with that. I don't really want to play my own Mecha Santa into this Mecha Santa, because Mecha Santa X synergy. Alright, you're playing another deal 2. I think we're ahead enough that I don't mind that terribly. It's the other potato. There can only be 2 in the deck, because it's rare. Let's see, I think if I play this out now, there's one more Mecha Santa X in the deck that's just never going to do anything useful. But I'm going to do it. Because it might be on the bottom of the deck, and it's a useful enough effect. We're basically trying to race them with deal 2 damage effects, even though they have potatoes in their deck. Somehow it's working. I'm actually worried that Life Preserver X is gonna block a... Oh wait, no, it's not going to. I was worried about it blocking a heart, but it's gonna land right before Final Brutus hits me, which is piercing damage, so the shield's actually just totally useless. So even if we draw a heart on our next turn, it's not gonna do anything. Alright, draw a horse gun to win the game? No. Actually, this is bad. I really needed to draw a horse gun to win the game, because we're about to take 6 damage. Yeah, what I did there didn't matter. Yep, sorry for not shaking your hand, mines are pretty greasy. Okay, oh, I should have actually read the text. I think it was different than just like a computer glitch. It was something about the speed limit. Anyway, we're back to here. Yeah, I don't mind that caging too much. Alright, that was in fact beautiful. Oh! not foreseen such a strategy. I guess that gunnel vision is here forever. I think we have this anyway, though. Yeah, if you were to play 2 gunnel visions into B's X, that'd be absurd. Or wait. I think you only cage 1 of your own card with BX, but it's still pretty good. Let's see. Maybe I try to stall them out? Because I forget what was coming up next, but it wasn't a heart. Even a heart wouldn't save us. I had Beast Swarm. Okay. Attention card game enthusiast. The ship computer declares the match between Elise and Cashier invalid due to exceeding the speed limit. Okay, that was what the text was. Oh, that pedal slug's active. I needed to draw a horse gun there. Or Mecha Santa. Either of them would have done it. But instead I'm dead again. Whatever. Snap hits him for 1, horse gun hits him for 1. And we heal. I like that we get the credits every time. Except like Jenny Shark's gonna kill us. No way to stop it in time. Oh no, Skull King. I stopped considering that existed as a card. Okay, I'm not having a 0 progress episode, not when we've come so close to winning twice. The deck can do it. Maybe I should be editing it in anyway, though. Yeah, that's a little late for you. Okay. I don't know, is there any useful edit I can do? Not really. I was thinking like maybe like silence and delay effects could let my stalling deck work. But I don't think there's enough in common that does enough. See, and their deck's based on piercing damage, so it's not like including a roll is going to do much for me. Yeah, I think we just go. Well, I mean, let's see. The one that ticks an opponent card twice could deal with the Space Nords. I only have 1 of it, but I mean, dumped could also just remove it. But this is on placement, so if we just hold it in our hand. I think Fire Sword hasn't been impressing me. We'll have 1 tick effect for dealing with opponent when active effects. Yep. Starting with heart. Starting with double heart. Triple. What? This is a terrible start. And they got their potato, which happened after our life got capped off. Yeah, there are no hearts in the deck. Nothing's gonna save me. That was close. Alright, 15 more credits. Okay, and I was thinking of removing the drones because they share arrows with dumped. We want more like up and right, I think. Do we want Brickopolis back in? They don't have any, like, silences or anything. It could work. Although, last time we died so extremely fast. Yeah, but it's piercing damage, so roll's not gonna help. Ice ones to make the dumps work better? I'm not convinced. See, I don't play any Jenny cards. How's my leftward arrows looking? Pretty weak. Especially when you consider that like half the leftward arrows in the deck are spy cards. I don't think I can make Jenny Slayer work right now. Third copy of Petal Slug because they do use shields. I don't know, not everything they play is piercing. I wish there were activate effects in common so I could use Wash-Off. Rando? Maybe. Alright. I've been playing for over an hour, so I might do more recording before this actually gets posted, but I'm at least gonna take a break after this. Resolve. Opponent gains shield. We're fine with seeing that. We're not fine with what that usually ends up doing, but we're fine with seeing it. Alright, you haven't played the Space Nord yet. Perhaps you're making a mistake. What am I looking to connect that fire sword to? I don't have a plan. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a break soon. I mean, I was imagining a card would go here and activate the dumped in fire sword on demand, but I'm not holding the card right now to actually do that. I guess I'll start doing Mecha Santa X things. As we're already to like half HP. Hey, we actually got the shield from the placement effective EG. And we got shielded again. Let's see. So this is going to deal piercing damage, so that doesn't matter anyway. And then EG and Skull King resolve at the same time, so if they can't activate a Space Nord in time, we shield the 2 damage from Skull King. I'm just going to play Alexander. Ow. So I can also look to remove this Skull King. And also that activated our Mecha Santa X's. Let's see. I'll just get a Petal Slug on the board. Wait. Oh wait! The second half of EG is that the person that plays it gets a shield. I just totally spaced out on what the effect was. Well, I have to remove that or I'm dead immediately. But then I have no... yeah, we're just dead. I mean, unless my... No, there's... Well, I can play this. We can dump to the Jenny Shark. Except that needed to be a heart, and my next card needed to be a heart. Yeah. Well, I can delay. Oh wait, that's tick, not delay. I can make us die faster. Ha! Alright, yeah, that's enough for now. See ya.